I'm Moonbear slash Moneybear, and we're going to talk about how many credit cards you should have. If you're a beginner, you should definitely just start with one card. Why one card? Because you're new and you're most likely not going to get approved for multiple cards. If you do, I mean, good to you, but we're just going to stay out of that situation. So you're starting with one because you're only going to get approved for one. And that one card is going to be easier to build than you like juggling multiple cards. And I'd say you're probably much younger if you're just starting out with credit cards. If you're older, shout out to you. Some people start their journey later. And we're just going to focus on making payments on time and making your score go up. As you can see, I'm improvising because that's for me the best way I like to film and act. Acting is something that I do, yes. But for people who have like had cards for maybe 2 or 3 years, like most likely you have one at least for that long, that seems about right. And you were just kind of maybe nervous to get a new card, I can understand that because, like I said, for the people who just are new, they should just stick to one. But if you've had it for a few years now, like a card, I think it's time to go to the next level and maybe get another 1 or 2 cards. But it depends, right, on what your habits are. Like, say, maybe you like to go out to restaurants a lot or you like to travel a lot. You should probably get a card centered around those things, you know? Because the more points you get, it's lit for you for like getting more for like investing, or if you want to spend it on more restaurants and more flights. You could do what you want to do, you know? But I'd say at this point now, when you're getting into having multiple cards, you want to make sure that you're able to keep track of them. And the way that I've done it is like I have a whiteboard, not that one. Wait, wait. You know what I mean? Not the one behind me, but I have another one in my room. And it has like the dates of payments and But I'm not going to lie, I need to put it in a better place because sometimes, yeah, a lot of the times I don't even see it. But before I did. Um, and so make sure if you're going to have a whiteboard, put it in a spot where you know you're going to have to see it every day. And on top of that, also have some notes. Or no, not notes. Have a reminder in your mother effing calendar, like Google Calendar, Apple Calendar, whatever calendar that you use, and have reminders pop up for like, I would say, it depends on what you want to do. I do mine, like, I think it was 5 days in advance, like 5 days before the bill is due, something like that, like rent, credit cards, And actually, if you can, I would suggest auto payment because then you don't even have to think about it. The only thing you have to think about, well, auto pay is for like, you know, if you know you're gonna have the cash in the bank account, because if you don't know that you're gonna have the full amount in the bank account, you might be more skeptical to be doing auto pay. But if you can, you should because it'll save you a bunch of like money of like accidentally forgetting the reminders and the whiteboard and not having to do all of that in the first place. And trust me, it's helpful because the past 2 years have been very. So yeah, like I was saying before I got interrupted, yeah, the past few years have been very like stressful in like different ways, probably mentally, physically, emotionally, financially for, you know, a lot of different people. And my score definitely isn't 800 anymore. And I want to get it back up there. And I hope you guys get your score to 800 and beyond. Cause like, it's crazy. Like I've had a credit card for over, actually maybe about 10 years now. And there's always ups and downs and whatever. But I think there's a reason I started this channel right before the pandemic. And it was just like crazy with everything happening. I kind of like went back and forth. But now we're back. And we're going to give it a real go this time. So if you're a beginner, start with one card. If you're more of an intermediate, aka you had your card for 2 to 3 years, you can step up to more cards. We can get into what kind of cards in the future, but I've also be doing like other videos related to money and finance and investing. I'm just like really interested in it, and I've been interested for a while. And yeah, I want to share that with you guys, and that's the video.